Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. Of course, I really want to thank you so much for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe. I really feel honored having you all here. You wouldn't understand. I'm really being humbled by this. I never even expect to have 10 persons watching, much less I have over 1,500. I really appreciate you all. All right, I was writing my little skit today, just sitting there thinking, and I look at the clock. It was 444. Whatever significance that is to the writing, I'm not sure, but you can look into the angel number 444. But this earth that we're on, it's really a school. We have to learn all aspects of the curriculum. This curriculum includes, but not limited to, the physical, emotional, psychological. Did I say spiritual already? Not sure. But all these aspects of life we have to learn. Plus, we have to overcome these to be able to move through life successfully. All these teachings, all these lessons actually will bring pain. Then you have to learn how to overcome the pain, how to endure, how to learn through the pain, not to be bitter while going through all this, but to learn and endure. So, unless you have learned all this from the curriculum, th- there is something more to know because unless you hit rock bottom on each, you're not going to have the, how do I say it? Unless you hit rock bottom on each of these I mentioned above, you're not going to be able to understand exactly what life is and how to overcome every stage of it. These pains are really not for nothing. God wanted you to go through this situation because He chose you to be the testimony of His greatness. So, regardless of how hard the journey might be and how difficult it feels, at times we have to learn how to work with it because there is a lesson in everything. There is a lesson that we need to learn to elevate so we can go forward, and especially if we're on a spiritual journey, we have to hit rock bottom. I know at the bottom of the rock, it's hard, but we have to overcome this to move to the next level of this life. Sometimes what we have to go through to get what we need, especially say for example me, I was so tired. I didn't know I was so tired. I went to bed with my glasses and broke it. I had to tape it until the other one is ready. Yeah, I'm off like for 2 days. And I slept 2 days straight, not sure how I survived. I didn't know how tired I was until I wake up. I said, oh my God, there's some benefit in getting some rest. I was so tired. I don't know how it happens, but yeah, so we have to go through things to overcome. If you don't undergo stuff, you can't overcome it. So this is how we have to do it. You have to put yourself into whatever you want. It's like manifesting something new. You have to want something so bad more than anything else in the world for it to come into fruition. So I was doing this for me. I wanted a particular thing to be so. I put in so many sleepless nights. 3 o'clock when I have my job in the morning to go to, but it prevailed. God worked on it, and it was so. So collectives, whatever you want and whatever you have to go through, it's not for nothing. God is putting you through all of this because He wants you to be great and He wants you to be the testimony of His greatness. But whatever, They have this famous saying that says, the heights that great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night. So whatever you need in this life, we just got to work for it. I know there's a cost to success. You have to sacrifice the old you for the person you want to become tomorrow. You have to put your all into something if you really want to get something out of it. You have to sacrifice for today the old you for the person you want to become tomorrow. You have to sacrifice the old version of yourself. There's a price to pay, and this price is you have to spend hours doing whatever you need to do to attain what you want. Doing this, you have to neglect a lot about yourself. You have to neglect people you love, people that you really want to grow with. Because these people, they're not bad people, but they're not going where you need to be. So sometimes you just got to isolate yourself from things, people, or even situations so you can grow. So as I said, Earth is a school and we're all here to learn. No two person have exactly the same journey. Everybody has to go face their own fears to be who they want to be. As for me, I'm always tired. But this is the price I have to pay to be who I want to be tomorrow. So you have to be disciplined in doing something if you want to be better. Because if you don't pay the price for discipline, you will have to end up pay the price for regret. So collectives, thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God, no notes. I'll see you later. Goodbye.